here is medical. By applause. All questions are by applause. Who in here is technical? By applause. Good morning. How big of a school is this? Like, how many people go here? 4,000. This is it? This is the whole... What's the percentage that's men? 50-50? Well, wow, you can't even agree on this. Jeez.
40% guys.
Well, we figured out who's autistic. I'm kidding, there's probably more of you. Tech school. There's 40% guys! I looked it up on the catalog before I got here. I'm prepared. That's crazy that there's so many girls here. Usually at tech school, usually I go to a tech school and I just feel bad for the women because there'll be like 90 dudes and 3 girls. It's just tech plus medical. Oh, okay. So who are the tech girls in here? Any tech girls? You're basically like something like. So basically, your life is like you're surrounded by dudes, but none of them have social skills or the ability to please you sexually. So it's like that weird paradox. Do you have a boyfriend? Hell no. Because of what I just said. Well, the autistic guy's available. So, well, this girlfriend is very funny. It's kind of annoying dating somebody who's funny. You know, sometimes you have to put in a serious moment. Like one time we were about to hook up, I wanted to role play. I wanted to pretend we were strangers and that she was a foreigner, basically. So we're about to hook up, and I'm like, "Hey, I'm Rob. Use an accent." And she's like, "Hey, I'm Tony." I got her back though. She really liked Barack Obama, so one time I did a joke. I started talking dirty as Barack Obama, which did not work. We did not have sex. I did get a bit out of it though, which is more exciting. You guys want to hear me talk dirty as Barack Obama? Give me an applause and I'll come back. Thank you. Thank you. I want to start tonight by talking about my penis. Now my penis is a bit like the economy. Something like. But it's not growing fast enough. I need to get on your knees. Because I'm creating jobs. I've got integrity of naming my penis Dick Cheney. And I've done that because it's going to shoot you in the face. We lived together for a couple years, and she avoided farting in front of me, like a champ. I farted about 20 times a day from her. However, one night we were sleeping next to each other, and she let out the loudest fart I've ever heard in my entire life. The kind of fart that I'd be incapable of, because I just let them go as they come to me. It was the kind of fart you could only have if you were saving up all the little ones you didn't want to have in front of your boyfriend. Like a squirrel harvesting for a long winter. Winter came that night. It sounded like Olmec from Legends of the Hidden Temple was clearing his throat. It was like, I didn't say anything, I was in silent shock. She just goes, "What?" She farted so loud she woke herself up. And I thought that I was sorry. I was like, "I didn't say anything, you just farted." No, I didn't. I go, "Yes, you did. Please don't put this in your act." Which is a common mistake to make. I've done it before, I'll do it again. The women are always like, "How could you possibly do that?" It's a very easy mistake to make, okay? You ever accidentally put a USB into an HDMI port? They're right next to each other. So, one time I was dating a girl, and she basically told me she likes British accents. Like, she thinks that they're sexy. And I was like, "Do you want me to use a British accent?" And So she did, and so, but I didn't tell her which one I was gonna do. Like she thought she was gonna be like, hello there, yeah, it's me, this guy sexy. But my go-to instead, as a joke, was I did this woman I saw get sexed at the bottom of a ship in a Game of Thrones episode from the previous season. So we're about to have sex, and I was like, are you gonna make a lady of me? It's funny though because girls always think that they only think of the sexy British accent, right? Like I love to imagine because when I did online dating, there'd be girls that are like message me with a British accent. It'd be so funny if they thought it was going to do with the sexy accent, and then it just shows up. I don't know, yeah, it's nice, yeah. Oh, first date, huh? Oh, I don't get a lot of things. Let's tell for that now. What do you want to go on the chimney, please? Yeah. That's sexy. Super Mario. I'm pretty sure that the people who created Super Mario were crazy high. Right? They're like, here's the pitch. It's an Italian plumber who battles a regal dinosaur. Who are his henchmen? Flying turtles. He takes mushrooms. They make him bigger. This is the most socially awkward crowd I've ever. I feel like I'm performing for socially awkward Muppets. And the medical dog. I read recently that horizontal stripes make you wide, vertical stripes make you taller. So I got a tattoo. My penis is flat. Black is supposed to be a slimming color. I don't know if you know that. So I'm glad that I'm not black. I'm already skinny enough. If I was black and I was naked, I would look like this, basically. No, I'd be black, so it'd be like. I did the games a lot different than used to be. You used to have to call for a home phone. Her dad might have. Nowadays, these 15-year-old girls have cell phones I can call. I'm like, when are you going to get those braces off? She's like, I need them to walk. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. They older, much older senior citizens, actually. He's like, I don't have a strong form of my body. I'm like, nah, dude, bam! They love it. I was always confused about that term blowjob. As a kid, I thought that a blowjob was when someone goes in your stomach. So I was in preschool, like, my stepdad gives me blowjobs. That's it. Middle school, I still didn't know what it was. I thought it was when a girl literally blows in her penis. I was hoping some girl's gonna treat my dick like a broken Nintendo cartridge. It's not working. I'm like, press the reset button. It's my prostate. So yeah, I'm from Ohio. My first job ever as a real estate store. I worked at a Kmart as a cashier, and it was very boring. So to make it more fun for myself, what I would do is act really enthusiastic. Like whenever somebody came to my line, I'd be like, "Hey there, what's up? Hope you're having a super gay day, huh?" People loved me. They didn't realize I was kidding. And then this one time, this woman realizes, kind of being sarcastic about it, so she got very angry. She's like, "Where's her manager?" Blah blah blah. So she's on me. I was like, ma'am, could you do me a favor? Could you look at this little black spot right here? Could you smile? Because you're on candid camera. She was like, oh my god, really? And I was like, no. Paper plastic bitch. I do a lot of traveling. I was recently, they have this thing at airports now where you go through a body imaging machine, at the bigger airports. And the first time I went through it, I stood in it. it like this. And one was like, sir, like the picture. So okay. Because like this, I could have guns all over my body. How would they know? I could have that classic elbow-shaped gun. Point me towards the back. So I put my hands as they're supposed to be, but she was very rude about it. So she didn't say anything about the rest of my body. So down here, it started to get weird. Sir, is there anything in your pockets? You know there is. We got it down. It was under 3 ounces, so she was recently in Omaha, and in Omaha I rented a car. I don't want to brag on Omaha, but I rented a car, and they gave me a free upgrade to a luxury car. So this luxury car is something I've never heard of or seen in my life. I'm driving on the highway. There's nobody else in the car, and there's no radio on, so it's totally silent. And then all of a sudden the car goes, "Would you like to run a system check of your automobile?" I don't know if I've ever been alone in a car. Suddenly heard a man's voice. He was a German scientist. It's the scariest shit on earth. I thought somebody was in the back seat with an axe about to turn me into a human centipede. I'm like swerving, across 5 lanes of traffic, like, ah! So I almost died from a safety feature. In New York, it's kind of a bad neighborhood. The kind of neighborhood where you see another white person, you're like, I got mugged once when I'm poor, so we're both disappointed. He's like, "Give 83 cents from Stone Walkman? What do you do for me?" I'm like, "I'm a stand-up comedian." He's like, "Oh, I used to be a stand-up comedian. You should try mugging. Good hours." I'm like, "Thanks for the tip, Carlos Mencia." Kidding, Carlos Mencia would never steal from us in you. One guy got that. He was infamously accused of stealing from comedians. I didn't like when I'd see like white kids turn that ghetto, that gangster. You know, like one of the things to do was like when they're approaching her, they like limp up to her and be like, "Yo, what's up, girl? What you doing?" I don't know about you, but I don't think it's cool to look injured. Like. What's this kind of kid do when he really wants to impress a girl as he approaches? Look. They call me Gift Daddy. Girl, paralyzed by your parasites. Some people get offended by stereotypes. I don't think you should, because most stereotypes aren't even bad things. You know, like I'm Irish. People are like, "Ooh, you must be a drunk." I'm like, "You got me." I like having fun. But, you know, like, racist people are like, "Black people got big dicks and are good at sports." Sucks to be black people. Oh my God. You're horrible. Well, why Russians? Are there all Russians here?
No,
you just randomly thought of Russians?
you're safe. There's no Russians here.
Well, they don't tell you something. They are the scariest people. That is the scariest accent, right? Like, it's way more... Like, if you were in, like, a dark alley, and you were to pick, like, one group of people you least want to walk, right? Like, people, like, the go-to would be, like, you know, black, thug, or something, but, like, I would go to Russian as my... Like, I'd be way more scared of I did good job of getting those. I'd be like, oh my God, something's going down! I hit myself in the mouth. This is my impression of a girl who grew up in Los Angeles. Oh my God, I would like never drink tap water. I'd never drink. It's so bad. There's only different like toxins and poisons. I would never drink that. This is my impression of a pirate who grew up in Boston. Pirate in Boston. Ah. Give me another topic.
Canadian.
Fuck Canadians! Are there like Canadians here? No? You guys just don't like Canadians? You're weirdly anti-Canadian. I was joking, and he was like, yeah! We're clapping for the wrong reasons! They're always coming down here, being polite. Poutine is eating their fucking gravy and fries. Freedom fries don't have gravy on them. I want to give out some awards before I go. Again, I'm on Twitter at Robert Riley, and if after the show you want to take a picture with me or whatever, look out. I'm available. I want to give out some awards though before I go. I'm going to give out awards after a show because it's cute. So my first award is for Best Audience Member. Best Audience. JC. Jesus Christ? He's like always kind of in the audience. He's in our hearts wherever we are. Who the fuck is JC? Alright. Just so he won't beat me up. Best audience member, JC. Woo! Give it up for JC. Please tell me your first name is Jesus. No. My next is for worst audience member.
Alex!
No. I'm gonna go with JC because he got on stage. Alright, this is an easy one. This is for most awkward. This dude with the sweater vest. Michael! What's your name? What's your name?
Mike.
Give it up for Mike, everybody. Most awkward. Another easy one. Girl I most want to bang. There we go. Alright. And for best boobs.